Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And I think we're at the third session here of the unicorn. I want to run it until I get into some trouble. But we made a lot of money so far. No doubt about it. But anyway, remember though, all strategies will go down. Best bet in all the world, all the casino, is never to make the first bet because gambling sucks. All right, as we know, I need the yo, so we'll move that over there. All right, first bet, a butt puckering $375 on the dome. You're saying, holy smoke, I get you. But we're going to cover that with a $25 yo. We're going to put this in the field. It's like one will cover one. I forget why Dolan does it, but we know why he does that one. Now, here is the decision. $750. We're going to lay, let's see. Well, actually, you don't have to do $750. You could do, hold on. You could do 570 to win 380. So if the 7 came, these two would get wiped out. The 375 would get wiped out. But I'm going to do 750 instead of 570. You're going to do it. This way, if the 7 comes, we're going to make a few coins on this. This will cover that. So it's covered. But you got to escape the 9 one time. If you don't want to do that, then just hope you don't get a 7. So that's what we're going to do. But you could do like 570 there if you wanted to. Okay. Let's go. Let's see if we can dodge a 9. Anything else is fine. All right, there's the 7. Okay, so that's one of the 4s for laying, or you'd have just went down. All right, but anyway, in that case, though, we lose these 2. Okay, we lose this one. But on that 750, we get 500. So there's 375. There's 4. And there's another one. There's 5. Okay? So, we're going to take this 375, put it back. We're going to put this here. We're going to lay that 9 again, put that in the rack, and do it again. I like the fact that it got covered. I don't like the fact that I got to do it again. But it is what it is. So here we go. And there's another 7. So there's 2 7s in a row, which really shows you why I do like to protect most of the time. So again, we're going to lose this and this. All right, but this gets us 5. So there's 3, 4, 4 1/4. 5. Now, on that lay, you've got some VIGs on here you're just going to have to be aware of. Let me tell you how much, and I'll go ahead and pay them. Usually, I don't care, but on this one, I will. 7, all right, 750 pays 550. That's $25 in VIG. All right. So this is our winnings. We're going to pay a VIG. Okay. All right. So now we go back here. We go back here. Go back here. Go back here. And then I get to pocket a few pennies. All right, and we get to try it again. Here we go. There's a 3. Well, this time nothing happens here. We lose that, but that pays there. Maybe that's why he's got that there. Boink. Are we going to ever get a point? I don't like the longer you have to do it. I don't like having them sit that long. But it is what it is. There's a 6. Okay, finally. We get the point of a 6. We lose these 2. Great. We get to put the butt puckering 750 up. That's a good thing. All right. Now, since this is a 6, we're going to go boink, 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 boink. 100 and a quarter, then 150, then 100 and a quarter. So it's 100 and a quarter on every, at this level. Like so. However, since this is a 6, we're going to put odds at $450. $450 odds on the 6. Now again, what we're wanting is one of these to hit. That's it. And we can take this down. But if a 7 comes, that 375 plus this 375 is enough to cover all that plus a few coins. So 6s and 8s are dangerous. But again, one time. That's all we want. One time. All right, there's the Yo 11. That's got nothing to do with us. We have to roll it again. And there's the 6. That's what we didn't want to happen. Okay? But it did. All right, so we're going to lose a bunch right here. 6, 700, 800 and some odd bucks right there, which we knew was going to happen sooner or later. So now we have to recover. This is ours. All right. All right, here we go. 375. We got a lot of recovering to do. 375. He don't ladder. So there's the 9. Now, worst thing can happen to us now is we get the damn 9 right behind it. Oh well. And we get a 4. All right, that's cool. We're gonna lose these 2. We don't need this. And on that 4, we're putting 800 bucks here. Okay, now come back out like normal. Now we got to stay away from the 4. And we got an 8. All right, that's 175 bucks on that one. And since we're down, we're sort of, I know it's like hardly, we can take up to 3 hits at this level because we're down. And since it's a 4, we're going to at least go for another one. There's another 6. That's 175 bucks. So really, that's only half of what we lost. So we got to take one more. It's only because it's a 4 is the point. And there's a 10. That's good. So this 125 will pay 250. That's about all we can risk. Let's bring it down. All right, bring the odds down. And now let's go with the normal. And let's hope we have a good long roll. What we're going to do now is we're going to plug, I think I did 250. Now we're going to plug that point. So now we can't even get hurt there. It's try to make this make money is where you're at now. All right, there's a 9. So that's going to be 35. And an 8 is going to be 35. And I'm going to just try to bang out 35s. Now, at this point, you can do what you want. You can start, half pressing. You can do whatever you want. I've got a couple hits, so maybe I start half pressing at this point. There's the 4, though. All right, so we lose this 375, but that 250 gets us 5. So there's 375, 4, and then another 100 is 5. Okay, boink. Now let's just see where we're at. Let's just see where we're at. Because we did get popped pretty hard. Alright, but look at here, man. It's worth 100. It goes there. We're down $100, but really not. We're almost even now because of how I put 250 there instead of 200. So we're almost there. So we were down almost $800 because of 3 hits, because it was a 4, whatever. Bottom line is we're almost even. So, and we're not laddering at all. Alrighty, and then the big 750, which saved us twice already. But if we could come back from 800, we can come back from 750. We don't want to have to, but we can. So now it's just survive the 9. All right, there's a 6. We lose these 2. We're done with this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now on a 6, we're putting 450. I'm going to lay 450 as we come across with our big across bet. But again, for 1 roll. We only need 1. We need to avoid the 6. Now, we didn't avoid it last time. That's what got us into trouble. Now we need to try to avoid it 1 time. Okay, we did. There's the 5. So that's going to give us 175. Like so. We get to take this down. Like so. We get to take the big across down. And then we can do this. Oops. Do that, and then we're going to plug the 6 with 330. That would pay 385, 325, 30. Plug it. So now we don't have to worry about the 6. If a 7 comes, so what? Right? We're in good shape at this moment. All right, so let's just see if we can make some of these things happen. Okay, there's a 9. This is really where you want to get to, right here. Right here. So we'll take 1. And there's a 4. That's going to be worth 50. All right, now at this moment, if you want, you can start, let's say you come up Let's do a $60 8. Now you can start half pressing, do whatever you want. Don't have to do anything. There's a 3. There's a 5. That's 25, 35. Let's take one. We'll take one, half press 1. Take one, half press 1. There's a yellow 11. We can't get hurt now. There's an 8. Oh, I did. I went up just like I was supposed to. That's worth 75 for 5. Okay, now let's go ahead and go up a little bit. Let's take this. Oh, shit. I gotta get 10 bucks out of here. That's what I dropped. Let's take that 20 and let's just bump them up just a little bit. Okay. All right. There's an 8. Oh, a good one. 75 for 5. All right, we'll take that and let's bump them up again. Boink, boink, boink. I've already got that one bumped. I'll see if we can bump the rest of them. But I'm taking a bunch and only putting 20 out, so I'm still taking money. Okay, and there's finally the 7. All right, bring this down. All this loses. But it was paid for a long time ago. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah. All this loses. But this wins 375. Like so. Let's see where we're at. I need, let's get $50. Like so. All right, rack is built back. We got 225 bucks. If that's enough for you, take it to the house. It did pretty much what it was supposed to do, but I'm not. I'm going to play it one more time. 375. Quarter, quarter. 750. And we're off. And there's an 8. All right, lose these 2. Okay. And we get to bring this down. Whoops. All right, what are we putting on that? 450. 450. And we come out with our big across. And we have to survive the 8. Only thing that gets us is that back-to-back 8. All right, let's see here. And there's a 7, which sucks, really does, because we lose. Well, not really. Let's see what happens. We lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why we got that lay. We lose 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We lose 650. But I get 375 there. There's 3. There's 75. And then on that 450, I get another 375 here, which is 1, 2. 275. I get another one. 375. And that'll be it. That'll be it. We don't need any more. Don't need any more. Another 100. That's all we need right there. That's all. $275. That's enough. It's close enough to $300. It's all good. So there you go. Another successful session of dialing over at Skill and Luck, the unicorn. And oh, I guess I get to do my bags here. There's 100. There's 100. And we'll put 50 in fun. And then it's time for the KKG fuck you bet. And this time we're going to do something really. We're going to get the 5s. But we're going to put 10 and 10. And we're going to go. We'll go there. We'll skip the 3. Let's just see if we can get lucky. Here we go. That's an 11. That's an 11. That's worth $75. All right. So we lose that. So that was a little profit. And so now let's put that 50 over here. Let's get 25 more. 10, 10. And now we'll cover that one. All right, here we go, little doggy. And the 7 wipes us out. But that's okay, man. We took 25. We doubled it with our fuck you bet. And we'll put that over there in the hip pocket. And there you go. Another good session, 3-0. And we lost too. We lost $800, but it seems to have some really comeback power on it. And I know you can play this at much, much lower level. I would have to just, I know Dylan sent me some bubble craps. I could do it on that one, but all I have to do is do some math and bring that thing down. And I might do that too. That's a lot of money to put out there, but it's pretty much covered. You got to escape a roll, type of thing. But anyway, there you go. So I guess that's it for tonight. Until the next time, be great. See you, bye.